Good morning, everyone. Well, good day, I should say. Happy spring. It is finally here, and I hope you have begun your spring in a wonderful, refreshing way. Today, actually, we are going to talk about something that could have a significance for the beginning of the spring or beginning of anything. It is the importance of ceremony or rituals. As for the spring equinox, the Persians celebrated as their new year to welcome the rebirth of everything. Mother Earth refreshes herself in the spring, flowers bloom, and the spring equinox is there. So we celebrate that shift. However, not spring withstanding, the ceremonies are important little rituals that we partake in because of their um, they help us get out of the mundane consciousness, if you will. If you think about it, we've always had rituals and ceremonies. Anything from bedtime stories when we were little to bigger events like weddings and celebrations of all sorts, birthdays and things like that. These are all ceremonials and they are rituals. Um, but a lot of us have stayed away from rituals, or let's say rituals, when it comes to, like, let's say, religious organizations, and like ones that are a little bit more regimented and strict because of the fact that they have those boundaries. However, it need not be any of that. I'm talking about paying attention to the ritualistic things we do every day. We do it all the time, we're just not aware of it. Most of our day we pay attention to, like we start out our day with getting refreshed, cleansed. So that's a cleansing ceremony. And then we think about what we're going to eat, how we're going to nourish ourselves. So, how we go about nourishing ourselves is again another ritual or ceremonial thing that we do when we want to eat. So, just basically paying attention to what we do regarding that, it would take us out of the routine, if you will, the routine of what we do, and will make us more conscious, and also will put us in a place of the presence and give us a different focus, a different shift. So, what I'm going to ask you to do this week, as you may have already guessed, is to pay attention to the little things that you do throughout the day and make a conscious effort to make a ceremonial gesture, ritualistic gesture. Let's say if you're taking your shower, pay attention to how the water is cleansing you, because it's all a sacred act, nourishment, cleanliness, these are all sacred acts that we partake. So partake in, and give it a little, like close your eyes for a second and just give a little thank you to that act that's happening, to the universe, to whatever it is that you believe to be that higher source for you. Just give a little thank you, even the thank you for the fact that you are able to do that. And when you're eating, for example, before you actually start a meal, you could just make a little point of close your eyes and say a little thank you. Or if you really want to go all out or get a little more elaborate, to light a couple of candles and actually bless your food before you eat it, or say a blessing before you eat it. It's all ceremonial. However, you will notice that it will put you in a shift, in a different energetic shift that would help you be present and to actually feel that life is sacred. You are alive now and you are doing whatever it is that you were doing at the time. So we will have our ceremonies this week, each of us, and I would love to hear about what things you actually ended up doing as a ceremonial ritual for yourself. I will be doing my own, and I can share with you once we start interacting. That being said, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will talk to you next time. Namaste.